All right, past couple of minutes here, we've been talking about our parking arrangements here in the studio. It's one of those things you have to think about on a day like this, Pete.
Yeah, and I can't tell you how many people I've had ask me today about their cars. I'm like, find some covered area.
Yeah.
Because this is one of those days. We're going to have some big hail. I mean, we've already had hail up in parts of Cook County, parts of Grayson County have already seen, golf ball size hail. And that's just from kind of round number one that we're kind of still in the middle of right now. When round two moves in the next several hours, for Dallas and Fort Worth. So arrival time in Fort Worth is 6-ish. I'm talking specifically downtown Fort Worth. It's about 6 o'clock or so, give or take a few minutes. Downtown Dallas, 6:45, something like that. The forward speed of these storms is about 40 to 50 miles per hour. So let me show you what's happening out there right now. So that's the timing in the cities of Fort Worth and the cities of Dallas. Right now in Denton, it's 80. Winds are gusting up to 83. You can see a little bit of virga here. A little bit of a rainfall. We have some rain that's hitting the ground. Then we have some rain that's not reaching the ground. So that's in Denton where it's 80. At Dallas Baptist, winds are gusting up to 30. It's 80 degrees. We have some filtered sunshine. Again, that sunshine's not a good thing. That's helping to destabilize an already unstable atmosphere. Tornado watch. All of the entire Metroplex, all of North Texas until 10 o'clock tonight. Those areas that aren't under the tornado watch from Bowie to Wichita Falls, Archer City, Graham, you're under a severe thunderstorm watch until 7 o'clock tonight. Now there's Breckenridge. Breckenridge, you're under a tornado watch until 10. That's Stevens County. I have a tornado warning in effect right now for you in Stevens County, specifically the city of Breckenridge. Now just to the east of the city of Breckenridge, that is until 4:30. Here we go. Right now, we don't have anything happening here in the Metroplex. We're all quiet. Here's a thunderstorm that's getting ready to cross the Red River here momentarily. Grayson County, you still technically have a thunderstorm warning in effect until, so here's Grayson County, here's Fannin County. But Grayson, you still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 4:30. But for the most part, the thunderstorm has crossed the Red River. This is all opportunity number one. Round one, we'll call it. Round two is out here. That's the activity that's moving through western sections of North Texas right now. There's Breckenridge. There's Stevens County. That's our tornado warning until 4:30. And as I look at the radar right now, the tornado threat has decreased here, at least temporarily in Stevens County with that line, this cell that's moving into Eastland County right now, near Cisco, but it does have a little bit of rotation, and there may be a new thunderstorm to watch here as this continues to cross the county line and move out of Stevens into areas off to the east. So we'll watch that and keep you updated on that. But the timing and the track on this puts it in Caddo at 4:15. Well, that's dated, but it does move into Brad at 4:26, Grayford at 4:42, and I think that's Orrin. All my years here and my time out in western sections of North Texas, I don't know that I've come across that town there. So 4:47 in Orrin, I'll call it, and you can tweet me and correct me if you'd like, and I would appreciate that. Just that one correction, none of the others that have been coming this afternoon. So here we are. The atmosphere has had a cap on it. That's prevented a lot of activity from developing, but the cap has gone away right now, and so we have a real unstable atmosphere, but we don't have a spark, we don't have a trigger to ignite those thunderstorms. We do out here, we have up here, but we're relatively quiet across the Metroplex, and that was the forecast I gave you last night at 10 o'clock. But that's the main action back to the west. So here's the timing. There's 5 o'clock. Here's 6 o'clock. I do believe we'll have the leading edge in downtown Fort Worth about 6 o'clock. And then the forward speed, 40 to 50 miles an hour. That's pretty close to the leading edge, pretty close to downtown Dallas, 6:45, 7. Certainly downtown Dallas and Dallas County, Collin County, all the way up and down north and south across North Texas at 8 o'clock. That's our line of storms. East of Dallas at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, it's around Canton and Athens, Palestine and Jacksonville. And then 11 o'clock, I'll step out of the way here. You can see it's in Tyler. That's where the cold front is. The severe weather threat will end behind that cold front, and that's when the winds will really pick up. Meteorologist Jesse Hawila is here with me in the Weather Center as well. And Jesse, let's talk about, I just gave everyone the timing and the threats with the main line of thunderstorms, but what happens behind that line of thunderstorms is it's going to be pretty windy, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a good chance a lot of people are going to see their strongest winds behind the main line of storms. So some of you may not see the severe gust, but behind it, a lot of people in North Texas are going to see wind gusts from 40 to 45, maybe up to 50 miles per hour. So behind that line, a wind advisory goes into effect for all of North Texas starting at 8 p.m. It'll last through tomorrow morning at 10, and that's when we'll have those wind gusts up to 50. So you'll see how they pick up dramatically. This is for DFW. So the front moves through somewhere in this time frame. We're going to have wind gusts outside of thunderstorms anywhere from, let's say, 20 to 30 miles per hour. Behind the front, we'll have gusts overnight, 43 at 3 o'clock in the morning, 50 at 5 a.m. and 7 o'clock in the morning, a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust expected. So it's going to be, even outside of the thunderstorms, it's going to be very windy. So even when the storms pass, you still have to contend with that stuff. And then we get through the next few days, and the weather looks spectacular. So let's get through this evening and get through the rest of these thunderstorm chances. There's a lot of nice weather on the way for the weekend. Again, Friday, though, is going to be windy. Saturday and Sunday we'll call breezy. Not too bad, but temperature's nice, mid-70s. Good amount of sunshine, too. So just got to get through the next 6-ish hours, and things will get a lot better. So tonight, very windy. Cooler, too, behind the cold front. Those severe thunderstorms end later tonight, 44 degrees. Northwest winds 30 to 45. Tomorrow 63, so it'll be a dry and cooler day, and certainly not as muggy. We have northwest winds tomorrow, 20 to 40 miles per hour. So there's your windy factor into that. There's the next 10 days. A little unsettled after the early part of the week. We'll go to 81 on Monday. We'll have daily chances for showers and storms following the early part of the week. Right now, doesn't look like anything severe. We'll keep an eye on it, but certainly by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I mean, with highs in the mid and upper 50s, not looking at a severe threat there, but it does get a lot cooler. We'll be right back after the break.